someone's child is mother spirit dominant, we have to really be careful to watch that child to not to be flower in the shelter. And the compatible actually already innate, already in my chart. Compatibility is already in my chart, because like if there is a, let's say, I'll just draw this wealth spirit smaller and mother spirit is still big, maybe myself a little bit bigger. So if this is a male chart, let's assume this is a male chart, metal daily master. It could be male if somebody has male and female relationship, and then if somebody has a male to male relationship or female to female relationship, you guys should figure out is my side is if I am more male side or more female side, like that. So anyway, this is the male side chart. And usually the wealth spirit for the male chart is the romantic relationship, partner, wife. Wealth spirit is also father. So if we compare the size of the wealth spirit versus myself as a friendship spirit, the daily master's energy, we can easily figure out the power dynamic between those two. Whoever you meet, whoever this person meet, this power dynamic works. So I might have to change this. As an earth dominant chart, I put the earth and metal here, so earth get bigger and metal get a little bit bigger, and there's not this small but smaller wood. It is at least smaller than this. There are two wood, tiger and rabbit, and then now it is decreased due to the metal and earth. So in this case, wood looks really small, and then wood is the wealth spirit for the metal daily master. Whoever this person meet, this person always like dominate in the relation. So that is the first thing we want to see. And in the other one, like maybe the wealth spirit could be bigger, like that. Like if the hourly pillar is like that. Now there are 3 wealth spirit as a wood, and then the wood gets bigger. I'll just make sure, like really, really dominant wood chart. I just make real dominant wood. The earth mother spirit gets really small. Metal become really small. So same thing, the wealth spirit is usually considered as a romantic relationship for the male chart. If somebody is born like this, that person always meet someone as a romantic relationship who is more dominant than me, than myself. So whoever that is compatible with me or not, it doesn't really matter actually. Anyway, I'm overwhelmed by the wealth spirit, so I have to figure out how to make this one more balanced, and that is in myself, in my chart, not about really compatible theories by the stars. And that's quite advanced theory. But let's compare those two, like if mother spirit is dominant versus if the wealth spirit is dominant. I said my mother spirit and friendship spirit is my side. These two are my side. And if my side is larger, either mother spirit dominant or friendship spirit dominant, there are two ways to figure out my side dominant, the strong chart. If they are full of metal, full of daily master's element that is also strong, and if mother spirit, the element that support daily master, if that element is dominant, that is also considered as strong chart as my side. So if my side is dominant, those people are more self-respect. If that is really severe, it could be selfish. Because my side is dominant, so everything has to follow my opinion. Everything has to listen to me, like that. So it can become selfish. But if that person is smart enough, you can recognize just self-respectness and then not being selfish. It's a little bit different word, right? It's the same thing, but it's different. I usually describe the mother spirit dominant people as like prince or princess, because they act like that. They act like somebody has to serve me or somebody has to kind of help me, like that. That is a kind of good way to live this life. But other people, like this wealth spirit, might think, oh, that that person is maybe selfish, more selfish than me in the eyes of the wood. But the crux is actually the mother spirit dominant people are really good at being loved by somebody, being loved by mom, being loved by just anybody, because they act like that. They act like they want to be loved. And that is the meaning of input. The input means it is nourishing me. It is kind of loving me. So they are familiar with that. It could be a dependent, like I don't do anything, but other people, they want other people to do my stuff. So that's like the prince and princess mind. And because there are many people who help this person, sometimes they have kind of lack of driving force, which is output. They usually have weak output. So it's very, we have to be really careful if someone has this kind of chart, especially if someone's child is mother spirit dominant. We have to really be careful to watch that child to not to be like flower in the shelter. It is the mother's problem, actually. Mother tries to just take this child inside, hold that child inside, not allowed to go out as an output. So it could be really that driving force, weak driving force come from that, from the mother. And maybe this person, the input source is also like study. So this person might study more and work less. And if we think the mother spirit as a mother, and I said wealth spirit is the father, and we can directly compare mother-father relationship. If mother spirit is dominant, it literally means father is weak, mother's influence might be more than or stronger than father's influence. Grayson, I do not do personal chart reading here. You can contact me at my email. This is a lecture. So, well, someday I will. I want to give you guys fair opportunity, so I cannot really do someone's personal chart only. Yeah, in the mother spirit. Thank you. Yeah, so if we consider this mother spirit is weak, now we also have to look at the wealth spirit. Our mother spirit is strong, and usually if mother spirit is strong, wealth spirit is really weak because that's a controlling cycle. This wealth spirit is literally mean the wealth, prosperity, money, any kind of outcome and result that I make, that daily master make. So it looks like the wealth and prosperity and money aspect looks smaller than what I have. What I have is my side. What I have is friendship spirit and mother spirit together. That is the source of my being. And the result that I create as an outcome can be the wealth spirit. So this person might think, oh, whatever I have, whatever I make, whatever I create, that is not really satisfied. That always looks smaller than what I am. Could be always feel like the money is not enough. Tend to become more money-oriented person, because every person or animals, they are kind of tending to follow what I don't have. It's like in summer, we want to find a cool place, and in winter, we want to find a warm place. That's the analogy of that. So if my side is dominant, usually this person try to achieve the other side, especially in this case, wealth spirit. And that is called Yongshin, preferable energy, what I want to pursue, what I want to follow. So in this kind of structure, usually strong person try to achieve the money as a wealth spirit.